Is this the best 55 plus neighborhood in North Georgia? Or is this the best 55 plus neighborhood? No, wait. Or is this the best 55 plus neighborhood? Hi, I'm Sarah Maslowski with KeyPoint Homes Group, a local real estate agent serving the North Metro Atlanta area. My team and I help people from all over relocate right here to North Georgia. Why are there so many 55 plus neighborhoods here in North Georgia, and why are so many choosing to call Gainesville and Braselton home? Let's dive into some of the best 55 plus neighborhoods that you need to know about. Now let's start with the Braselton, Houston area and check out the 55 plus communities here. One of the reasons this area is such a hot spot for 55 plus communities is because there is such great resources here when it comes to healthcare. So you've got Northeast Georgia Medical Center, which has their satellite campus right here in Braselton with an emergency room that's literally right next door to Village at Deaton Creek. And then you've also got a ton of specialists here in the area too, from dermatologists to cancer specialists. There is just a ton of healthcare right here in this hub. So it's made it a great place for 55 plus communities because you have such great access to healthcare with literally just driving a few miles down the road. You also have incredible access to a lot of grocery stores. You've got Publix and Kroger and an Aldi all within a mile radius from a lot of these neighborhoods. You've also got a lot of fast food options and local restaurants to choose from. So you really cannot beat the location here in Braselton, which makes living here so convenient. One of the very first neighborhoods on the scene here in the 55 plus communities was Village at Deaton Creek. Started in 2006 and finished around 2015. A lot of clients love this neighborhood because of the lush greenery that you get and just that everything is so well landscaped. And so you still have the great mix of trees and you have a great community to boot. When it comes to amenities here at Village at Deaton Creek, you are going to have everything that you could ever want. This neighborhood is kind of like the epitome for all of the amenities. You've got indoor pool, outdoor pool, a huge clubhouse that hosts over 80 different clubs that you can take part of here in the community. They also have a fantastic fitness center, great outdoor relaxing area overlooking the pool. They even have their own softball field, got tennis courts, and lots of great walking trails. Just about everything that you could want in a neighborhood, this community has it, including dog parks and a community garden. Now, when it comes to the houses here in the neighborhood, you're gonna find a wide variety of different styles of houses. You've got everything from cluster homes where you've got two homes connected together. Those are gonna be on the lower end of the price range here in the neighborhood, starting in the low 400s. And then you've got traditional single family homes and homes on a basement. One of the pluses for this neighborhood is that you've got lots of basement lot homes. And so if you're needing a little bit of extra space, maybe you don't want to downsize too much, this is a perfect option. Some you're going to find finished and some will be unfinished basement, so a little bit of the best of both worlds. Now, homes here range from the lower 400s up to the mid 700s when you're looking at homes on a finished basement. Another perk of this neighborhood is that whenever they designed the community, they really prioritized having privacy in the backyard. So almost all other yards here are going to offer privacy with lots of foliage and trees or a buffer of trees in between streets so that you don't have to worry about looking directly into your neighbor's backyards as you might have to in some of the other 55 plus neighborhoods. One potential downside to Village at Deaton Creek is the fact that because these homes are a little bit older, a lot of them have not been updated. So you may want to come in and do a little bit of modernization to the homes. But for the most part, homes in 55 plus communities are very well maintained and taken care of. Now, if you are in the market for something that's a little bit more on the new construction side, or you are wanting new construction, let's head over to Del Webb Chateau Alon, which is literally just across the street, where the options here are endless. Chateau Alon Del Webb is one of the newer 55 plus communities right here in the Braselton area. And oftentimes, if clients are going to consider Village at Deaton Creek, well, you're going to consider Chateau Alon Del Webb because they're literally right across the street from each other. Del Webb is obviously much newer than Village at Deaton Creek, and you can definitely tell when it comes to the amenities here at the community. Like most 55 plus communities, Del Webb has amazing amenities and it's going to give you options to do all kinds of things here. So we've got the great indoor swimming pool, outdoor swimming pool, but you also have this beautiful bocce ball area where you can come and hang out. They also have all kinds of events that happen right here. Now, if we're comparing Del Webb to Village at Deaton Creek, you're gonna notice that the amenities are not as grand of a scale. They're a little bit pared down, but they're still very robust. If you look at this map, you will see that there are a ton of 55+ neighborhoods all right here in this area. 2 neighborhoods that were just announced that they've just broken ground on. Stay tuned in this video because I'm going to share more details on that with you later. So let's dive into what makes this area so great and all of these great 55+ neighborhoods that you need to know about. Now, just about 15-20 minutes away from the Braselton-Houston area is Gainesville, and there are a few 55+ neighborhoods over here in Gainesville that you need to know about. We're gonna go check out one of my favorites, which is Crestwind at Lake Lanier, so let's go check that out. Crestwind at Lake Lanier is another fabulous 55+ community that is located right here in Gainesville. Now, what's unique about this neighborhood is that it sits right on Lake Lanier. In fact, you could even live here and have a boat at the community marina, making for easy access right in your practically backyard, taking a short golf cart ride from your home to the community marina. Now, even if you don't have a boat, maybe you want to get into the lake and enjoy kayaking. That is definitely something that you can take advantage of here at Crestwind Lake Lanier. Now, just like Village at Deaton Creek, Crestwind at Lake Lanier has tons of great amenities, and I would say that these 2 neighborhoods are very much the same in terms of what they have to offer. So you've got a really big clubhouse, indoor pool, outdoor pool, robust fitness center. You've got tons of clubs just like you have at Village at Deaton Creek. And just like Village at Deaton Creek, this neighborhood is also very green and lush. You're going to get, all of the beautiful surroundings that you found at Village at Deaton Creek right here at Crestwind. This neighborhood also offers great proximity to healthcare, just like the neighborhoods over in Braselton do. You're just minutes away from Northeast Georgia Medical Center, which provides a great level 1 trauma center right here in Gainesville. And Northeast Georgia Medical Center is an award-winning healthcare system. You can find lots of accolades for them online. One thing I have heard from my clients that live in a Crestwind community here in Lake Lanier is that they just absolutely love it. There's always so much to do. When it comes to homes here at Crestwind Lake Lanier, you're going to find very similar style and build of homes that you found at Village at Deaton Creek. So this neighborhood was started in the early 2000s and finished in the mid 2010s. Home prices here are going to range from the upper 400s all the way up to the low 900s for those homes that give you those Lake Lanier views. You will also find a lot of homes in here that offer basement lots as well. So you have lots of variety when it comes to how much square footage you have. Now, if you are wanting a newer construction home, there is another fantastic Crestwind community that you need to know about that is only 15 minutes away from Village at Deaton Creek and Chateau Alon Del Webb, and that is Crestwind at Twin Lakes. This is a massive community that is offering all kinds of options for buyers. Because the neighborhood got started a few years ago, you do have some resale options in this neighborhood. However, most of the homes in here are going to be new construction. And just like the amenities that they have here at Crestwind at Lake Lanier, they have very similar amenities, but you have the bonus of everything is completely brand new. So you've got indoor pool, outdoor pool, great fitness facilities, great meeting event spaces for club gatherings and things like that. One thing to note about that community is that because it's newer, you're not going to have the lush greenery feel that you have here at Lake Lanier or at Village at Deaton Creek. If you are wanting even newer Crestwind options, then Crestwind at Twin Lakes, stay tuned because there is a fantastic Crestwind community that is being developed in nearby Dawsonville, which is only about 20 to 30 minutes away from this Crestwind Lake Lanier option. They are just getting started with this community, so they just started the development phase of it and haven't really released any details yet when it comes to floor plans or amenities. But if we know anything about the Crestwind Lake Lanier community here or Crestwind Twin Lakes, it is going to be top-notch and something to truly look forward to. So listen, you've got so many great options here in North Georgia. I know that it can be hard to choose. In fact, every time I go into these communities with clients, I personally cannot wait to become a member of one of these. I've got a little bit of time left, but it's creeping up on me very, very fast. So you have a lot of options to choose from, whether it be in Gainesville, Braselton, Houston area, or soon to be Dawsonville area. Of course, if you're thinking about making a move to these areas, my team and I would love to help you. And if you're not thinking about 55 plus and you want to explore neighborhoods that give you a little bit of the best of both worlds, we have got some great options for you. You can find my information directly below this video in the pinned comment. Just click that link. We'll book a strategy call to get your journey started. If you haven't checked out these videos on Braselton or Gainesville, make sure you check out those next.